these dudes get paid. Some of these dudes get paid.
Well, that's the thing. When people do contracts, they don't know the extent of what's in that contract. So you really got to look at the guaranteed money. And then on top of that, we have this is something that the public don't know. So we get this thing called player performance bonus. And what that basically means is every single snap that we take, and it's on a scale from, it all depends on your salary. But let's say an undrafted player, makes it to the 53-man roster. He will, back in the day, I'm speaking on when I played, we would get paid $600 or $700 per snap. So every time the quarterback hikes the ball, that's $600-$700 instantly. And you can rack that up. So people don't know about that income we have. Then we have So you can make,
but then the government takes 50%. Your agent takes 20%.
But you can still no. They don't get it. They don't get a piece of that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, the agents only get a piece. Well, I'm talking about the last CBA when I played. They don't get a piece of your player performance. They only get a piece of your contract.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the agent doesn't know how many snaps you're going to take when they're signing that. It'll be a random number.
A guy that's making minimum roster money can make double that player performance if he's playing a lot. Now, a guy like Tom Brady who's making, a lot of millions, his per snap average will be way lower because it's adjusted.
He's there for every single snap. That's why.
Did you get a bonus for hitting the quarterback?
Oh, no, that's a bounty, man. I mean, unless I wouldn't put it like that, but the incentive could be sacks. So,
is it that difficult, though, to hit a quarterback?
Depending on the offensive line, hell yeah. How they scheme around you, how they can chip block you. Like, it's all types of stuff.
Because when y'all hit the quarterback, y'all acting like y'all just...
Man, that's like
won the Super Bowl.
They won the Super Bowl. I'm like,
it is hard. It's not easy.
We go by our rules. Sacks get you stacks. So you can get to the quarterback, you can get some money. So that's like a Super Bowl for us.
So somebody who's in your position that's making like crazy millions of dollars, what is the number of sacks they need to hit for a team to say, hey, you worth that check?
See, here's the thing, and that's you bring about a lot of memories. So they pay you off of potential. So I've seen guys who maybe have gotten 3 or 4 sacks on the year sign a 2-year, $10 million deal, which is like crazy for that low amount of sacks. And it's all about who you know. Your agent can negotiate with a team based on relationships.
Right.
So, I mean, I played with a guy, real good guy. I'm not going to name his name. Real good teammate, good dude. I would love being his teammate, forever and ever. Real good dude. But he's been in the league. He's a defensive end. He's been in the league for, well, he's not now, but he played for 6 or 7 years. I believe 7 or 8. Never recorded a sack. But the team just loved him. Like, he was just that type of guy. But he never recorded a sack. Now, that's our job.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but he kept...
And he got getting paid?
Longevity because of relationships.
I was having this debate, and it's a debate with... First of all, shout out to all the Jewish people. The reason why is because my boy's Jewish, and me and him, he's a multi-millionaire, and I argue with him about everything. But the reason why I want to say this is because he was basically telling me, because he has people he know in the professional level, and we was talking about Fitzgerald, and I think Fitzgerald, the reason why he lasts 20 years because he was very, very liked.
Oh, he is well connected.
So is this true? If you do what you need to do and you follow the rules and you make good friendships with high value people, your job is most likely secured.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And I'm not saying Fitzgerald was not a great player. He was awesome. To me, I say top 5 wide receivers ever.
I say top 10.
Top 10?
Yeah.
Who would you put number 1?
Wide receivers? I don't know. I'm going to go just because I grew up watching him play, but Megatron. I just think Calvin Johnson was just...
On the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was good. He's huge. I mean, the dude...
That was just unreal.
I wonder what his wingspan was.
What would you set? I mean, Megatron would put number 1, but for me, what would you put T.O.?
I'll say he top 3. That's my top 3.
I think T.O. reminds me as Antonio Brown as the attitude.
Yeah.
He could have been solidified in sports, but he brought everything to football as an athlete. But his attitude towards how he operated, and I'm telling T.O. right now, I'm cool with his attitude. Because I feel like if you are an athlete, and this is why I'm about to get in this conversation, because me and him was having an argument a couple of days ago about this, and I'm talking to my Jewish friend, and I'm having an argument with this guy. This guy's spending $20 million on motherfucking boats. And I'm sitting here talking to him, and we and him having this argument. But the conversation is basically simple. I'm going to get into the Nike contract with Jordan. I just want to talk about this real quick. Jordan signed the deal when Nike was finding himself as a corporation. And he told me, like, Jordan got a good deal. And I looked at him and said, no, Jordan got fucked. And no different than Pimpin cut a deal and he got screwed and he was warned not to do it. Now, listen, what I'm saying is this. For all the audience, before you attack me and say anything that I'm saying something about Jordan, I'm not. I think Jordan's the greatest athlete in the NBA ever to live. And second is LeBron. Okay, what I'm saying is this. In 1990, Jordan should have looked at his contract because can we please bring up the numbers? What is Nike's worth? What is their net worth for Nike?
Right now, they're at 152 billion.
Okay, 152 billion. What is Jordan net worth?
3.5 since he sold Charlotte. Since he just sold the
outside of owning a team, he's probably made a little over $1 billion with Nike.
The Jordan shoes under Nike is a large part of that. So,
brother, how is that fair?
Yeah, he needed to come back, but he probably, he done made so much money off endorsements and other stuff. He's not worried about it.
Let's look at Nike. This is what Kanye. This is why I was telling my Jewish friend. This is what Kanye West was talking about. Mm-hmm. How the hell are you companies worth $300-400 billion or 152 billion, and here's a guy who sat at the table to make you what you are. I get it. Nike did other deals to make them richer. They did other shoes outside of Jordan to make them richer. But the whole reason why Nike was even exploded was because of Jordan. And for Jordan to sit down and only be worth $1 billion or $2 billion from Nike is crazy to me. I think a guy like that should be worth $20 billion out of what he's accomplished with Nike. Yeah. And this is why Kanye West is out here saying what he was saying, because is it fair to be used and branded? And this is why I'm telling people, like, I would tell all athletes, listen, I'm not a professional athlete. You play professionally, but I could tell you financially, man, if you're on top of the mountain and you looking at your contract, renegotiate, because these guys are getting super rich.
Oh, yeah.
While they keeping you little rich. Mm-hmm. I mean, you might drive a Bugatti, bro, but these guys are living on $500,000 motherfucking 100-foot yachts.
They got mega yachts.
Mega. And living in Monaco. Yeah. Just living off of your branding and your success. So I was telling my guy, my Jewish friend, I was just like, I don't think he got a good deal. Even though he's rich, he's looking at me, well, they pay him like $300 million a year. It's like, that's chump change compared to being the number one shoe ever in history. Mm-hmm. How is that fair?
Yeah, I mean, it's not, and it's not going to be unless he either sever his ties and create their own infrastructure, which I don't think would probably sell well. But
Jordan has that power, bro. If Jordan was in 1990 and he said, F Nike, I'm walking away unless you guys give me a little bit more, Nike would have did it. But Jordan is not a confrontational person like that.
The only way that any of these deals could be fair is, for one, you got to be for sure that that person is going to blow you up. You don't know that at the time. But the only way that any of these deals, whether it's that or any other one or whatever, be fair is if the company gives you an equity, not just a dollar amount or a percentage.
I think he has an equity. Don't he has a piece?
But it has to be large. Like if they gave him a quarter of the company, then he'd be, 40
we had
billion,
this argument.
20 billion.
We had this argument. He basically said, I don't understand. I don't agree with you, Cash, because if you and me sitting down with our media company, our rec label, our marketing company, our editing company, and somebody comes in and we truly believe they the next big thing, and they say we want 25% for us to sign with you, what you gonna say, Cash? I told him, fuck no, I'm not giving 25% of my company.
Exactly. That's what it is.
What I'm telling him though is, listen, if I'm signing you and you the next big thing, okay, 4 years in and you made me $100 million, you have a right to come back to the conversation and say, listen, I made $100 million for you. I want something.
Oh yeah,
I'm willing to sit down and listen.
You could say the same thing about the Patriots, right? You could make the argument that Tom Brady is a big reason why they're worth what they're worth today.
Well, he took pay cuts
because they probably wouldn't have been worth as much.
He was definitely a team.
He took pay cuts.
He wasn't. I know, but what I'm saying is their value as a team, if they were to go sell it now, a chunk of that value is because of what Brady helped them do over that 10, 15 years.
I agree.
So he should.
I think they actually have that option because Warwick Dunn, from my understanding, my little research, he has done that. Running back from the Atlantic Falcons.
Okay.
He took a portion of his earnings and bought a piece of the Atlanta Falcons. So now he part owns the Atlanta Falcons, from what I read. So that would be a smart move to do.
I mean, this is something
like Patrick Mahomes should do that.
Magic Johnson has done this. I think all athletes need to understand. Listen to me very quickly. Athletes, anybody who's coming into 300 million, 100 million, stop blowing your money on 42-year-old women. Stop blowing your money on 27-year-old women, and invest into your stock. Invest into your brand and your deals. Invest into owning like Magic Johnson. Look at Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Copy what he's doing. And for black people, we need to wake up, man. Y'all, I mean, BET is not just for us, okay? Y'all need to understand we need to be bigger than BET. We need to be bigger than MTV. We need to be bigger than the award shows. These guys own everything. We don't own shit.
That's why I was kind of champion LeVar Ball for creating the I forgot the shoe company he had. The
Big Three.
Big Baller.
No, the big, yeah.
I agree.
I don't know what happened.
And he was hated.
Okay, yeah.
And he was hated. They crucified him.
Didn't
they crucified him. They talk shit about his shoe and everything. But it starts with that idea. You have to create your own, man. Listen, they took Virgil and put him on Louis Vuitton and he exploded the brand bigger than what it ever. And did if they didn't like what a black man did for Louis Vuitton, and I'm wearing Louis Vuitton. I love Louis Vuitton. They would never hire. Guess who they got now? For real.
No,
they would have went and hired another white guy. They don't want it. They understand the difference of our culture compared to the other people's culture. We're winning. They're taking everything we create and making billions and trillions of dollars of it, but we sit at the table and get pennies. I feel like Jordan is a great athlete. His accomplishments are unmatched, but he's getting pennies. I don't care if you're worth $3 billion, bro. For what they have done with you, you should be worth 20 to 40 billion. Why is it all these other guys worth 40, 50 billion? The richest black guy, they say on paper today, is probably worth 12, 15 billion. Black. But that's a lie, because Arabs are worth 15, 20 billion, 30 billion, 40 billion. Why? You don't think Arabs are part of African culture? They are a bloodline. See, this is the confusion of what people don't understand. And this is why I say a lot of things is when it comes to America culture, guys, if you got money, invest into your brand and invest into your opportunity. Stop chasing these people that's telling you to follow this bullcrap. And this is why most of all of us, not just athletes, black people in general, go broke. And then in our 60s, we in the street struggling or looking for some woman to take care of us. Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.